Inside a small laboratory in the city, Omar, the curious researcher, was reviewing strange signals that a satellite had picked up a month ago. The story is simple electrical pulses, but it is full of anomalies. Because of the victims of Sarah, the technology expert, and Youssef, the photographer obsessed with adventures, to go explore the source of history in the forest. Sarah, will this idea always continue to happen? This strategy may be political or related to secret experiments. Omar, it is an opportunity to learn about something unreasonable. Imagine if there was another civilization or an intelligent being. Youssef, jokingly, if there are beings, I will photograph them before they eat us. The three of them reached the entrance to the forest at sunset. The fog was creeping in like ghosts, and the natural sounds of the forest were eerie in their silence. Sarah took out a drone equipped with a thermal camera. The drone began to fly to explore the area. Youssef, this forest seems to be living on its own. Omar, we're just looking for the origin of the signals. We won't harm anything. Suddenly, the thermal drone captured a strange image, a hot spot moving erratically. Sarah, there's something moving, but it's not an animal. Youssef, isn't this what we came to look for? Let's get closer. A few kilometers away, they found a metal object partially buried in the ground. It looked like an old vehicle, covered in a layer of moss and plants. Omar, this isn't man-made. Look at the structure. Sarah, but how can metal like this blend in with nature? As Youssef approached to take a picture, a low humming sound was emitted, as if the object was breathing. Dim lights began to appear on its surface. Youssef, terrified. Is this thing alive? Omar, maybe it's not alive in the traditional sense, but it's conscious. As they tried to analyze the strange object, the fog appeared again, but this time it moved like a being with a will. Strange shapes began to emerge from within it. The shapes resembled humans, but they glowed in changing colors, their metallic skins reflecting the light. Their eyes were glowing circles that seemed to delve into their souls. Sarah, in a low voice, they're not from around here, that's for sure. Youssef, trembling. Are they approaching us? The being slowly approached, as if studying the group. Suddenly, a voice emanated from the body of the craft, in an incomprehensible language but filled with electronic tones. The creatures responded to it, making similar sounds. Omar, they are communicating with each other, but what do they want from us? Sarah took out a radio transmitter, trying to decipher the code. Suddenly, the voices changed. Don't resist. The goal is understanding. The digital world is coming. Youssef, that doesn't sound reassuring. The strange object began to pulsate with light. The ground around it shook slightly, and a circular doorway opened to reveal an inner chamber filled with screens and animated symbols. Omar, we need to get in. If this is a civilization, it's very advanced. Youssef, are you crazy? This could be a trap. But Sarah led the group inside, where they discovered something incredible. A database containing images and sounds from different places around the world, as if these beings had been collecting information on humans for decades. As they tried to decipher the screens, a large symbol appeared on one of the walls, changing into human language. Warning, humanity is under threat. Technology is beyond control. A return to balance is necessary. Omar, they are trying to help us, or perhaps warn us about ourselves. Youssef, but how can we trust them? Suddenly the craft shuts down, and they find themselves outside again. The beings have disappeared, but the strange inscriptions remain etched into the ground, as if carrying a message to the world.